What is up, JJK family? We got chapter 238. Man, I am so hyped for this. It's crazy how this chapter begins with Kashimo using his X-ray enhanced eyes to analyze Sukuna's new form. Now, the narrator explains that Kashimo was seeing perfection. Yeah, okay. But what we learned in this particular chapter is that even if Sukuna had used hand signs, his other two hands will remain free for combat, which is, I'm telling y'all, that's crazy that this dude can do two things at once. Sukuna can chant nonstop without straining his lungs because he takes on a dystilic form, which makes him look abnormal because his stomach also is a mouth, and that stuff is sweet. That he has pretty much two mouths to go with his combat form, and they tell us like in the Heian era, Sukuna had finished off the 5 Vord generals and the elite celestial squad. He also made the dissension squad of the Sugawara clan and angels from the Abe clan retreat. And I think Angel is from the Abe clan, and I have a sneaking suspicion that our boy Yuji Itadori is also a descendant from the Abe clan. Kashimo is mesmerized by Sukuna's new form and calls him beautiful. Like, bro, you about to get stumped out. You don't got time to be thinking about how Sukuna's new form is beautiful because you about to get stomped out. Which, like I said, he proceeds to get stumped out because Sukuna is smacking him around. And then he starts chanting. He starts doing some form of a chant. And he actually tells Kashimo to dodge it, and you see that he ends up releasing a huge dismantle slash that can cut the world. And that's when Kashimo realizes that this was a slash that ended up defeating Satoru Gojo, because this is the slash that can cut the world. But bro, Sukuna's obviously just playing around with Kashimo because he actually told Kashimo to dodge the attack. So obviously he ain't taking this a little too serious. He then talks about Yoroza, who tried to teach him about love because no one was on his level. But Sukuna says that she actually chose the wrong person because the people that she should have tried to teach love to was Satoru Gojo and Kashimo. And he continues to overwhelm Kashimo, like he is beating the brakes off of Kashimo. And before Kashimo could even release his attack, he released a huge net of dismantle slashes, which we know is over because this is bad. He just beat the brakes off of Kashimo. And then he tells Kashimo, who's in his old form, where like Gojo was in his young form, was that Kashimo was challenged by many guys and they wanted to be acknowledged by Kashimo. But what happened was Kashimo killed them with his own hands. So then Sukuna asked Kashimo, if this isn't mercy, then what is? Then we see Kashimo revert to his young form where he says that we are loved because we are stronger. Then why worry about loneliness? Which I want to go back to a little thing about Yoroza, because when they were fighting, Sukuna taunted Yoroza, saying, "Is this what your love amount to?" And so Yoroza said that was surprised. She said, "Does Sukuna know about love?" And he had like the funniest face, and she was like, "That's not love." And this boils down to Sukuna understanding, because he said that love is trash. He was like, love is trash. Because Kashimo was trying to figure out, is he even satisfied because he split his soul in transverse time. But Sukuna was like, love is trash, and that he does what he wants because humans have different types of flavors and they're diverse. So he does what he wants when he wants. And he will sip on it until his time has come, and that he's never thought about being with another. He eats what he wants. If someone gets on his nerves, he'll kill them. If they seem fun, he'll play with them. He just goes at the beat of his own drum. And if other people can't measure him, that's their problem, which is funny because Sukuna is not playing games here. He's telling people, look, if you can't measure up to my strength, your fault. I'm going to dismantle you too. And we see that we're back into reality, and we see that Hikari's domain has broken, and Sukuna obviously is trash talking Yuji because he looks like, ha, this dude. And we see that Yuji and Higuruma has, obviously they're in the battle, and Sukuna's like, man, what are you going to do? And I actually agree with Sukuna on one thing. With Yuji, actually, like I said, he looked like a vampire, if I'm going to be honest, because he got the claws biting his wrist. But getting back to what I agree to Sukuna, but I will say Yuji probably has something up his sleeve. But what is Higuruma going to do? That's what I want to know. What this dude about to do? I think he about to get dismantled in 0.1 second. That's how much I might be underestimating Higuruma. So let me just be honest. I could be wrong. Maybe Higuruma will last longer than what I'm thinking. But against Sukuna, I think Yuji is going to last way longer than Sukuna. But it's been stated that someone will live and everybody else dies. So we're going to see what happens in this fight, because I'm guessing Yuta and Maki is going to take on Kenjaku. I think that's how he's going to have it set up, that Yuta and Maki is going to take on Kenjaku, and that Yuji and Higuruma is going to take on Sukuna. Or, because Maki can't be sensed, she's going to join the battle against Sukuna. But we will see how they do this. It is a break next week, so unfortunately there's no JJK. If you are new to Real Ninja Reviews, please hit that like button and hit that subscribe button, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Peace out, y'all.